fleas that I
That was a real
completely destroyed.
tough
My freaking
competition.
leg, like an
Pretty cutthroat out there. Every man here trying to get ahead. But finished up, came in third, both runs. 3rd out of 5. That's bronze medal. That's pretty good. So we're sitting here with the competitors again. So let's see if they have anything to say. Andy Bales, it seems like you came in 4th for the races. 1 second. How do you feel? If that is that what you were expecting, or obviously you're expecting golds and golds, but what do you think you can take away from this?
Well, I held back. I didn't want to show up the youngsters, so I just, I didn't want to overwhelm them with my experience. So I just kind of held back a little bit. I'm going to be 59 in 2 weeks. That's the first real sprint I've done in about 30 years, so I'm not disappointed. Thank you.
Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. Next, one of the winners of the second race. One of the winners all day. Winner of the second race. Avery Warner. Avery Warner looks like breast milk for the win. Am I right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Varga. It's all about that. I can't even remember the breast milk. I'm just a little disappointed I didn't get to wipe the floor on the first one, but we got that strong dub on the second. Old age catching up to these guys, but staying pretty solid out here.
Pretty solid out here. All right, so next we have the winner of the first race, Mr. Carl Duke, Army guy, Cav Scout, G.I. Joe, the whole thing. So we were expecting to go Joe when you finished the race. Was there a reason why you held back on that?
Yeah, like you said, once you win something, it kind of no longer becomes fun to rub it into people's faces. So once I got that win, it was more just about, being able to sit there and pat the losers' backs, make sure they didn't feel too bad about it, didn't go home and cry, that sort of thing.
So we noticed out there that you were running barefoot. Is there any strategy to that?
Shoes.
I was raised, in the backwoods of Tennessee,
Okay.
and we ran everywhere barefoot. We didn't wear shoes too much. So for me, it was just taking me back to, the roots where I come from, getting in the spirit. So.
Okay. There were rumors that your wife actually told you to do that because your feet were so smelly that it might actually give them a scrub off. Maybe some of that nasty stink will maybe stay on the field. Is that true?
Yeah, it's very likely. She didn't actually speak with me beforehand about that, but...
Because she's not speaking to him.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where maybe it's less about the words and more about, the intent, so...
So it looks like we had a fierce competition today. So we'll see what next year brings. We'll see if who's able to compete, All right, well, we're signing off.